Apple versus Samsung has always been a rivalry for the ages, and today we get to see a new chapter unfold. This is the iPhone 12 Pro Max versus Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra, a speed test. And by the way, the S21 Ultra being used in this video is the Exynos 2100 version. So which one do you think is gonna win this? Apple or Samsung? Leave a comment down below. And hey guys, I'm Ash, your host. You're watching C4E Tech, and thanks in advance for your thumbs up and subscription. So hey, I've said thanks in advance, so go ahead to it and let's get started. In case you're new here, we test our real-world usage over 2 rounds, each with a couple of laps. The first lap is about getting those apps up and running as fast as possible. The second lap is all about seeing if the RAM inside the devices can keep up with the workload. As for the rounds themselves, we start out easy. The first round is social media apps, casual games, lightweight like Tim Paine and stuff. Next up, we bring in the heavy hitters, the Rishabh Pants and Shubham Gills. Intense games and a video to render, but hey, you guys get the gist. Now, just to make sure there's nothing like Steve Smith scratching off the cards, we want a level playing field, right? So both phones are set at the max resolution of WQHD+, and the S21 Ultra's refresh rate is lowered to 60Hz to match the iPhone 12 Pro Max. With all that said and done, both phones are connected to the same wireless network and there are no apps running in the background, so let's go ahead and start the stopwatch. Opening up Super Mario Run, the 12 Pro Max opens it up faster and takes the initial lead. The iPhone, it keeps the lead by loading Feedly faster too. Both phones are now opening up Temple Run 2, and again the 12 Pro Max holds an edge. It continues maintaining a 1-app lead and finishes the first lap in just 43 seconds. 2 seconds later, the S21 Ultra is also done, so it's not that far behind. Moving on to RAM management, both phones seem to have all apps in memory, and the iPhone 12 Pro Max, it manages to keep that lead and finish the round in about 58 seconds. The S21 Ultra is roughly 2 seconds behind. Moving on to the second round, we have a few more apps, heavier games, and a video to render. Setting everything up with the KineMaster app, let's again start the stopwatch. Opening up Call of Duty Mobile. Whoa, the iPhone 12 Pro Max, it loaded it up super fast and it moves down the list. By the time the S21 Ultra loads up COD, the iPhone 12 Pro Max is already got a 2-app lead. The 12 Pro Max is loading up Temple Run 2 as the S21 Ultra finishes loading up Feedly. Now the iPhone, it's super smooth loading up all the apps, and the S21 Ultra, by the time it finishes loading up Temple Run 2, the iPhone is on to the render part of this video. The S21 Ultra, it still seems to be 2 apps behind. The 12 Pro Max is halfway done at this point, and now it joins in. The S21 Ultra finishes the render, but the 12 Pro Max, it finishes the first round in 1 minute and 14 seconds. It moves on to RAM management. The S21 Ultra, it finishes the first round in 1 minute and 23. Can it make up for lost ground here? Seems very unlikely because iPhones rarely have RAM management issues. And as expected, the iPhone finishes this round in 1 minute and 33. The S21 Ultra, it's about halfway through at this point. To Samsung's credit, it did not seem to have any RAM management issues either, and finishes the test in a very respectable 1 minute and 49 seconds. So both rounds go to the iPhone 12 Pro Max, but it is heartening to see no issues with reloads or any particular slowness with the Exynos 2100. This result does make me curious about one thing though. Would things have been different if we used the Snapdragon 888 version? I guess that's something we're gonna have to wait and see in a future video, at least Exynos versus Snapdragon. Now, in a vacuum, the S21 Ultra did quite well. Completing such an intense round 2 in under 2 minutes is excellent. And I don't think the S21 Ultra can be called slow by any metric. So as much fun as flagship speed tests are, they're just about bragging rights at this point. Real world scenarios, well, we have a lot more to compare between these two, like battery life, cameras. Now, what comparison would you guys like to see next? And what phone do you think the S21 Ultra should be pit against? Let me know in the comments below. And while you're down there, tell me how your predictions went as well. And in fact, let's talk everything speed test related in the comments. And with that, it is now time for me to bid you adieu. Thumbs up, thumbs down based on whatever you felt about it. Subscribe, turn on notifications by hitting that bell icon if you haven't yet. And thanks a lot for watching. Till next time, my name's Ash. You've been watching C4E Tech, and I'm signing off for now. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.